ground.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking for the edge. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Turning it on. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the 1st down.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big 1st down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to...
Snags it, and he's open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. They've got him corralled.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Motion from the back. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Extending the play. He'll pull it down and run. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. The Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their 1st. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Trying to make one miss. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Mason. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Hawaii calls its 2nd timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gets the back moving. Drops back. It's Shepard. Flips it out in the flat. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Fires to the tight end. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And that's just not the start they envisioned for this football game. First possession, you got a punt. Second possession now, 4th and short. Interested, do they push the gas pedal and be aggressive because it has been a slow start and they haven't gotten things going, and do they try to force it here?
Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking for a crease, it's Rice. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Keeps it himself. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Quarterback keeper. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Still looking for our first score of the game as we start the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Drops back on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Second and long here. Straight ahead, it's Rice. Knocked down immediately.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds a man in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
The Rainbow Warriors are rolling down the field. Fresh set of downs going up top. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Cuts it upfield. It's Rice.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Unloads to the right. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Hawaii! The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Blunt. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Temple offense heads out to start this drive. They're trying to put anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Sets his feet. It's Shepard. Under pressure. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Bermudez. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Mason. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, look, I know this guy's not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Making the adjustment.
Win. Magic.
They just keep firing. He wants to take the top off. Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass. It's Shepard. Looking left. He's got him wide open. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, the bad news on defense is you gave up a big completion. The good news, though, you showed great effort making a tackle and getting him down inside the 5-yard line. Effort does matter, and we'll see. If they can hold the offense here to 3 points, that might be the type of play defensively that may win you this game.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
A designed run for the quarterback. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Before this 3rd down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. as they come to the line on third down, already 2 for 2 on this drive, going for the hat trick and the score. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he makes the extra point. An 84-yard drive there, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the ground, it's Barfield. Stopped right there.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off play action. He lets one fly deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Final timeout taken by Hawaii. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And the Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking to pass. It's Shepard. Throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Hardy. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd and long here. He's looking to pass. In the backfield, it's Mason. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Wants to throw it. Rushes on. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And I absolutely understand wanting to make a play for your team, man, but you've got to know when to give it up. You're at this part of the field, man. This is the part of the field where you throw the football. You get rid of it. You don't take a sack, because what that does now to your field goal operation, it makes it a lot longer. Now the decision becomes a lot harder for this offense when he could have just thrown the football away and not taken the big loss.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Barfield. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Selling the fake. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Play action on 1st down. He'll take the deep shot. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the Wisconsin Badgers. And it's the Nittany Lions looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return. And now this offense will take the field again. We're going to run it. It's Mason. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his track.
Makes the grab in their space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Owls! That one will give them the lead.
It's so nice to have these big, playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Oh, he's got some space.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. The give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. A run for the quarterback. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Motion from the wideout. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He's got him in the flat. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Hey, just a great job by the defense. First down, the whole menu's open to the offense. They try to slip in the screen pass. They see it right away, get them on the ground for no gain.
And the Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Left side is Harris. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Scanning the field, it's Shepard. Swings it out to the flat. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. on second down. Looking to throw. Got a man. It's Bermudez. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, the receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Got his man. There he goes. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Owls have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
The Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
He's changing the play. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Out wide right, it's Mason. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. It's good, and now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's Barfield. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And I think the defense kind of understood what was coming. Back-to-back possessions where this offense threw interceptions, like they're going to want to get the run game going, and they were ready for it. Great job fitting the gaps and making good, solid tackles.
Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Guys, it's Temple with the lead here at the end of the quarter. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Now just about ready to snap it to start the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Hits inside. It's Barfield. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down.
Well, I think the experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on 4th down. He has a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've been in these big game moments before. Ice in their veins, and you saw it there on that completion to keep the sticks moving.
The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Right side, it's Brown. Finds a crease at the 20. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Tough run here. It's Barfield. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
Well, going RPO in that 2nd down, the idea was they were going to have to throw and try to get a big chunk of yards to maybe get the 1st or set up 3rd and short, but no problem because your quarterback's playing smart football right now. He takes off running when no one's there. Now you've given yourself a good chance to convert this 3rd down because of the quarterback's decision.
And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. He'll take it himself. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Number 92 set to advance on the football.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Blunt. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's Mason. Turning it on. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy, but the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mason. Bring him down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The freshman running back being attended to. We hope he's able to get back in the game shortly. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Making the adjustment on the play. They'll move the wide receiver. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Looking downfield, it's Shepard. Back's got it on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Temple lining up to punt it away. Try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Follows his blocks. It's Rice. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And that 2-minute drill, man, you're searching for those first downs. You got to find them. Sometimes it's a run. Sometimes it's a screen. Whatever it is, they choose to run the football here. Still time, but we're still in that hurry-up situation.
They give it to him again. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Turns it upfield. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Objective 1, get the 1st down, stop the clock. Nice job. Now get up to the line quickly. Try to save a timeout if we can.
This offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this 2-minute situation if they're going to get the win.
Sweet, sweet. Cross, cross. Right. Go.
Second down, gonna throw it. They're all over him. Got him downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Gain of 30. Good enough for a first down.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more.
Go.
Wants to throw on first. Throws it deep. And it's picked off for the third time today. Taking it the other way. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.